Hello everyone, it's Kano Weather here. Today I'm just going to be talking about the SPC categories, so that way you understand them. And I'm going to be going over what you will see in every category. So if you're in one or you're under a category, you'll know what to expect. We'll start from marginal and go all the way to high. We'll actually start at general thunder. But marginal is the most, it gets more severe, and then high is the worst. So let's go and take a look here at general thunderstorms. For this one, there's no label. No severe thunderstorms expected. So there will be thunderstorms. Lightning is possible, but no severe thunderstorms. Lightning, flooding threats exist with all these thunderstorms. So it doesn't mean it's not going to be bad at all. You still need to get indoors when you hear thunder. And flooding will still exist. So when thunder roars, get indoors, definitely. Winds up to 40 miles per hour and small hail. So let's go ahead and take a look at our marginal risk here. This one, the label is MRGL. Isolated severe thunderstorms are expected with this one. It's not no severe thunderstorms, but now there's isolated. So not widespread, not big, but isolated in a few areas. Limited in duration and or coverage and or intensity. So the intensity will be low, the coverage will be low, and the duration, which means time, will be short. So they won't last for a while. They won't last for a long amount of time. Winds 40 to 60 miles per hour, hail up to 1 inch, and low tornado risk. Very low tornado risk. You probably won't see one if you're on a marginal risk. Very low tornado risk. So just to review, isolated severe thunderstorms expected, limited in duration, winds 40 to 60 miles per hour, hail up to 1 inch, and low tornado risk. Now let's go and take a look here at our slight risk. So the label is SLGT. Scattered severe thunderstorms are expected. Now it's not isolated, they're scattered. So this is where the storms get more big. But not very widespread, but they just get a little bit bigger and scattered. So not like a huge line, but also strong in like a little area. So not a huge line of storms, but isolated. It's very strong and isolated. Short-lived and or not widespread, isolated intense storms possible. 1 or 2 tornadoes. So the tornado risk will be a little bit bigger, but still, tornado risk would be very low in one of these. Reports of strong winds and wind damage, and hail approximately 1 inch, isolated 2 inch. So again, scattered severe thunderstorms, short-lived and or not widespread, isolated intense storms possible. 1 or 2 tornadoes, reports of strong winds, wind damage, and hail approximately 1 inch, isolated to 2 inches. Now let's go and take a look at our enhanced risk. This label is ENH. Numerous severe thunderstorms expected with this one. It's not just isolated, it's numerous. It's not just like one storm. It's like, well, it is one storm, but it's not like just in a little area. It's a big storm. So numerous, and not just one, numerous. More persistent and or widespread. A few intense. So more widespread. That means really big storms. It could be a bunch of them, or it could be one big line of storms. So more persistent and or widespread, and a few intense. A few tornadoes. So the tornado risk on this one starts to go up. So the tornado risk will be a lot higher on the enhanced risk. Several reports of wind damage and damaging hail 1 to 2 inches. So yeah, the hail is also going to be bigger, 1 to 2 inches in the enhanced risk. So again, numerous severe thunderstorms expected, more persistent and or widespread, a few intense, few tornadoes, several reports of wind damage, and damaging hail. Let's go and take a look at our moderate risk. This is going to be like more in the higher category here. Label on this one is MDT, widespread severe thunderstorms expected in the moderate risk. Very widespread, long-lived, widespread, and intense. strong tornadoes. So this is definitely where the tornado risk plunges, and we have a lot more tornadoes during the moderate risk. Widespread wind damage and destructive hail approximately 2 inches plus. That's big hail, really big hail. Again, widespread severe thunderstorms expected, long-lived, widespread, and intense, strong tornadoes, not just tornadoes, strong tornadoes. Widespread wind damage and destructive hail approximately 2 inches plus. So let's go ahead and take a look at our biggest threat, the high threat. Label on this one is the word high, H-I-G-H. Widespread severe thunderstorms expected. Long-lived, very widespread, and particularly intense. Tornado outbreak. Not just few tornadoes, strong tornadoes. Tornado outbreak. Outbreak. So that means a bunch of tornadoes, bunch of widespread tornadoes possible. Derecho. Those are like very widespread, numerous tornadoes, strong thunderstorms produced by strong winds. So yes, that is the high risk. Looks like that's the end here. So again, the high. Widespread severe thunderstorms expected, long-lived, very widespread, and particularly intense tornado outbreak and derechos. So yes. So again, let's start out with general thunderstorms. General thunderstorms, no severe thunderstorms expected. Marginal, severe thunderstorms are expected. Let me go and take a look. Slight risk. Scattered severe thunderstorms expected. Enhanced risk. Numerous severe thunderstorms expected. And moderate risk, widespread severe thunderstorms expected, and strong tornadoes. And widespread severe thunderstorms expected, long-lived, very widespread, and particularly intense, and tornado outbreak. So that means a lot of tornadoes. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Yes, leave a like, subscribe. Share this with your friends. That way they're aware of this too and they know what the risks are and categories. So again, the high risk is the worst and the general thunderstorms risk is the lowest. So I hope you guys learned something today and you learned something today and you're weather aware. So stay safe, stay weather aware, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!